Hello, my name is Jacqueline. I'd like to introduce myself to you. This is my first YouTube video, so hopefully it will all go well and you'll receive it and enjoy it. I live in the UK. I live in the British countryside. We've lived here for about 20 years or more in the countryside. Prior to that, I lived in London. And it's been a great place for the children to grow up, for me to enjoy bringing up the children. My husband has travelled around the world working, so this has been a great base. The house has been a huge renovation project and we really are near the end of that journey, but there's still lots to do. I think it's like the seventh bridge, you just go on, and when you finish one thing you start all over again, but that's fine. And the other thing is, I'm a very creative person, so I'm forever changing my mind. And it's so funny, quite often the children would come home, my husband comes home, and I say, Mum, wasn't the kitchen cupboard over there, or wasn't the fridge there, or wasn't the sofa over the other side? And clearly it was, because I'd just been moving furniture around, sort of like the furniture in Narnia, just moving it all around, changing it. I'd wake up and they'd find me painting in my PJs, painting a room, because I woke up and in my mind I thought, no, I've got to change this, I want the colour to be different. So they're all quite used to it, and actually it's hysterical because everyone just carries on as if, you know, they carry on around me. They're so used to me being like that. In recent years, I've sort of retired. I've stopped doing what I was doing as a full-time capacity, and now I spend a lot of my time at home. I spend a lot of time in the garden. I've got a lovely kitchen garden that I've developed. I am absolutely not a gardener. I know absolutely nothing about plants, nothing about gardening, but once again, I just thought, let's give it a go. And so I think it was probably last year I planted a few vegetables, a few plants, and actually they grew. It's as if they wanted to grow, and they grew. My only enemy were actually the rabbits and the deer and all the other things that sort of creates the war in the countryside, which is hysterical, really. It's almost like fighting nature, but you have to be fair and you have to be kind, because they must be hungry if they eat it, so let it be. But I have put up a few more defences this year, so I will show you around the kitchen garden at some point so you can have a look. The house itself has got parts that date to about the 15th century. Most of it is sort of 18th, 19th century. It's an old house. It's all blue brick layer stone. Some of the walls are about 3 feet wide, and internet can be horrendous here because, you know, you end up talking to someone and then you lose internet or whatever, and you go, oh, it's the walls, and they probably think you're barking, but it is actually the walls. The walls are so thick. So it's got a lot of character. There's a lovely panelled room. It's still got lots of features. There's some witching marks in the panelled room, which are incredible. Got a lovely ingle-nook fire. It has been an absolute labour of love. When we first moved in, there wasn't any heating. We had one bathroom, 3 children, 1 bath, so that was fun. But that's sort of been, it's made memories, really. All these things have actually made the memories. And there's not a single wall that we haven't actually plastered. There's not a single floor that we haven't actually addressed. Windows, oh, goodness knows how many windows, over 30, I don't know, 40 windows maybe, I'll have to count them. Every window has been replaced. We replaced some immediately, so some of the windows have been replaced twice. I've changed the style of the window. I'll try and find some before and after pictures for you, because you might be interested in that, to see the changes. Most recently, it was the window in the bathroom that we've changed, and that was been waiting to be changed for years and years, and I'm so happy. Obviously, I haven't documented that because I wasn't doing this at the time, and it's literally, as I said, I woke up one morning and thought, I really want to do that. I am a creative person and I do push myself out of my comfort zones quite often. So that's fine. But I just think you'll have to bear with me, because sometimes things might not be as smooth, might not go as well. But it doesn't matter, because this isn't about some perfect vlog. It's about my life. It's about you sharing my life with me. You know, sometimes I might look okay. Sometimes I might look really rough. Sometimes I might look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards, but it doesn't matter, because if I'm gardening and I'm not thinking about how I'm looking when I'm gardening. Or, you know, if I wake up and there's a bit of inspiration, I want to capture it, I will capture it. So it's just about sharing those times with me. I'm really looking forward to this journey. There's loads more to tell you. There's loads more to tell you about the house. I travel a lot, so I'll take my travels with me. And I just hope that you are going to have as much fun and enjoy this. And I hope you're going to get inspiration from this as well, because I am extremely creative. So I will, you know, sometimes I might do a painting, or sometimes I'll create something out of wood, or something that sometimes I'll have an idea that I want to sort of put into fruition. And so I will do that with you. I'll share it with you. And then if you like it and you want to sort of do the same thing, and if you've got any questions, or say, Jacqueline, how do you do that? Can you help me? I'd love to do that. I'd love to share that with you, because it's just fun. I like recycling, upcycling things. It's just fun doing these things. And there's, for me, sort of releasing my creative energy is the thing that is the best thing for me as a person. I could just potter around for hours and hours and hours doing these things, and it just makes me extremely happy. So that's me. Thank you for listening. I will possibly give you a little bit of tour, excuse me, around the garden. But I'm hoping at the minute to post something every week. That's my intention, and possibly then start posting a little bit more as time goes on. At the end of this, I will show you some bloopers, because I sat down to record this, excuse me, I've sat down to record this a number of times, and it is absolutely hysterical. So I've just added the bloopers. It was on another day that I sat down, and you'll just see that I don't get it right every time by any means. So thank you so much for listening. Really nice talking to you all, and I really look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Thank you. And as they say, if you want to make sure you catch my videos, just subscribe and then you'll catch them, hopefully. Thank you. Bye. Hello, my name is Jacqueline, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello, my name is Jacqueline. I'd like to introduce Hi, I'm Jacqueline. I'd like to introduce myself to you. This is my very first... Hi, I'd like to introduce myself to you. My name is Jacqueline. Hi. Hi, I'd like to hi. Hello. Hello world, hello world, my name is Hi, hello world, my name is Jacqueline, and Hi, I'm Jacqueline. I'd like to welcome you to my world here in the UK, in Somerset. I'd like to talk. Hi.